Hello there, it's Katrina again with Do You Have a Couple of Minutes? And today I want to know if you have a couple of minutes to talk about expectations and setting yourself up for success. How we envision things really matters. And sometimes I think that we can put too much emphasis on perfection when it doesn't really serve the purpose of allowing us to move on to a rate or at a pace that we really prefer. I think when perfection is not necessary, it doesn't have the same value as it might otherwise. And this is an important life lesson to learn and to keep in mind. We need to stop putting pressure on ourselves or on others that isn't serving a positive purpose. Knowing the difference between things that are nice to have versus things that are truly needs is important. We need oxygen and we need water to survive. It's very nice to have air conditioning and transportation, but those are not necessary for our survival. So we need to just kind of recognize this in the realm of our work lives and in our personal lives. There are things that are necessary and things that are nice to haves. And when we think about this idea of perfection, sometimes it's really important that we be perfect and we get everything exactly right. And sometimes it's not. Sometimes trying to reach for that perfection around something or always changing it can be an impediment to us actually being able to move forward. I think instead of learning these life lessons early on so that we can really add value earlier on in our life, sometimes we've been delayed at learning these lessons and the attention that we need to give them in order to retain those lessons. It takes sometimes the school of hard knocks, the school of tough times, the school of difficult news that blurs our vision a little bit about our prior expectations that we were putting on ourselves and actually create some clarity around what really matters, what we need, and what we have of value that we need to be offering and that we can give that will create greater value, greater joy, and greater meaning in our lives. So I wanted to come to you today to remind you to be mindful, truly mindful of the visions that we have for ourselves and the vision that we have for others. We need to be mindful of the pressures and the burdens that we can unnecessarily put on ourselves and that we can put on others. Instead of those pressures, let's be guided by what matters, by what brings forward momentum for us all. Let's use our expectations to set ourselves up for success through learning, success through application, success through living in fullness in life's moments. So, by no means am I against perfection. I like nice things. I just think we need to put things into perspective. What matters? We need to make sure that we are not holding ourselves back by requiring something of ourselves or requiring something of others that ultimately is not adding value in the bigger scheme of things. So let's watch our expectations and let's set ourselves up and let's help others set themselves up for success. And with that, that is my few minutes for today. I hope that you found that this has been a message that's been inspiring, something to help you think learn, grow, and ultimately lead a more fulfilling life. And I hope that if you are enjoying these messages, that you will share them with others so that they can come along our learning journey as well. Please be sure to check out the show notes for a summary of today's session, as well as contact information if you'd like to be in touch with me and information on how you can get my most recent publications. And as always, I am super appreciative of you being here with me today, and I sure hope to see you back next time. Until then, bye bye.